guys, I'm Tiana.
I'm Rebecca.
And Angelique is not with us, unfortunately. But together we make trash. We
make trash! Literally, because we
make trash.
We
okay.
literally are.
So today we are going to be doing K-pop unpopular opinions and...
Well, my unpopular opinions.
And, you know, I'll go off of that.
She gonna listen.
Yeah. So... let's begin.
Okay, number one. Y'all, trigger warning. Because everyone seems to get triggered by these types of things. These are my opinions. Some of them she might disagree or agree with. That is whatever.
But we're not trying to be, like, disrespectful in any way to, like, other groups or, like...
And we're not trying to start fan wars.
Exactly.
Because we stand multiple groups.
Exactly.
ARMY. We stand BTS, EXO, like, SHINee. We stand all these groups.
Everyone.
Monster X.
So,
and NCT don't even. Like...
So, yeah, little disclaimer.
Let's get started. Okay, you're gonna make numbers pop up on the screen? Number one. Taemin is the best dancer in K-pop industry. I feel like he's been in the game for so long. I think he's considered second generation K-pop. He is probably the best dancer in K-pop.
Have you not seen Move?
Have you not seen Move? Drip Drop? Yeah. Like... SHINee's One of One, like all of these songs, View, like if you've not seen any of these songs, like, or you've not seen him dance, Thirsty, like if you've not seen those, if you've not watched those videos, like if you watch them, you'll know Taemin is like the best dancer in K-pop. This is my opinion. Number two, this is a heavy trigger.
Oh yeah, this is
also very like hard to get triggered. I don't give a shit. BTS rap line is better than EXO's rap line. EXO's vocal line is better than BTS vocal line. This is not an opinion, this is a fact. SM has been known to have really shitty rappers, like that is known. But SM has such good vocalists. I'm not saying that BTS's vocal line is terrible.
No,
by all means, and I'm not saying that about EXO's rap line. It's just BTS's rap line is better than EXO's. It's pretty clear. And if you've seen, like, obviously, Jungkook has a good, like, range. V has a great range. So does Jimin and Jin.
Yeah, like, but they're amazing. We're not saying that they're not by saying this, but we're just saying, like, you know, Dio and Chen and Baekhyun, like, and everyone else, Suho that's in Lay, like, all these other ones are in, like, EXO. They've trained longer. And they were trainees longer, and
which
also
means it made them prepared longer for, you know, the type of stuff. I'm not saying BTS does not do anything, like, at all. Like, I'm saying BTS does do it, but not as good as EXO, and vice versa.
And same thing with their rap line. Like, RM, Suga, and J-Hope, like, they're crazy. Like, they're crazy good.
They're like there's also another K-pop opinion, but we'll do that. So, yeah, that's it. Okay. This is a fact. It's a fact, not an opinion. So... speaking of, I don't have it on here, but number three, I think BTS has the best rap line in K-pop.
Yeah. They're crazy good, like amazing. I think that they're the best rap line.
I don't think they're the best like rappers individually in K-pop, because I've been a fan of K-pop for like 2014, since 2014. So like I've seen people come and go. So, like, I know, like, she's been a fan since 2016, and Angelique has been a fan since 2016, because, like I'm saying, I've had more, like, personal experience, but they have the best line together.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I just want to put that there. Okay, number three, YG's groups, or, like, YG's entertainment groups are, like, not that good. These are iconic groups. We know that, also Winner, but they are not, like, I don't want to say, like, they're not good, because I want to trigger people. But I feel like they could be better if YG put time into them.
Yeah, if YG put more time into them.
But YG is just shit. He's a terrible entertainer. Out of the big three, like, SM is garbage, but YG is, like, the same as, like, SM. But YG doesn't give a shit about their, like, trainees. Like, Blackpink and iKON can't even have conversations with each other. They're not allowed.
Yeah, no.
Like, they're not allowed. Sorry. Water, because...
Hey, agua.
Do you have anything?
Oh, no. Not really.
When something comes. I thought about mine. I still have a lot more in here. So, yeah. YG, your shit. Your groups are... okay, I love YG. I have a love-hate relationship with YG because, like, Big Bang got me into K-pop. Like, Big Bang was the group, but since Big Bang is gone, same thing with 21. 21's gone, and Big Bang's in the army.
Yeah.
So, like, YG's really not doing anything with the groups right now.
Yeah, no, they're not doing anything. Like,
yeah, okay. Number 5, Blackpink will end up the same way like 21 did.
Yeah, we were talking to Angelique about this during lunch, and she like loves Blackpink so much, but she was like, she admitted that they're probably gonna end up like
because that. Blackpink is like, they've had one comeback.
That's like, ridiculous.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it's only been one comeback, and the comeback was like really lackluster. We were waiting like there's gonna be a full album. Like they haven't come back in 2 years.
Yeah.
We were thinking, oh, there's gonna be an album, there's gonna be like 11 songs. We got one little mini album with 4 songs, and 4 songs that were like regurgitated. Mm-hmm. Like I think Forever Young was like recorded in like 2015, 16. Like they've had all this time, and I know I don't blame Blackpink for that. I blame YG. But how many members did 21 have? 4. How many does Blackpink have? 4. So like it's definitely gonna end up. I feel like that Blackpink is having a good run now, but I give it like 2 years until like he makes another girl group, and you know that goes to shit, and then it keeps going because like YG's an asshole. Number 6, DNA is better than Fake Love. All you people, this is definitely an unpopular opinion because everyone thinks that like DNA was a terrible title track. When
DNA was not a terrible title track at all.
When Fake Love came out, I was like, okay, this is a bop. But this is when they started getting bigger and like everyone was hyping up Fake Love. I was like, no, but DNA was amazing.
Yeah. DNA, I feel like
DNA is what made like I'm not saying like made BTS like that's, but that's the song people know, and that's like the song. Even though it's overplayed great. And stuff, like I personally don't listen to like the title tracks.
Yeah.
That much because like I like B-side tracks. That's another opinion that I have. Mm-hmm. But I rarely listen to like the title tracks, but when I do, like DNA is always before Fake Love. Love Yourself, Her, like that little era was amazing.
It was.
Like that was like, I feel like one of BTS's like best eras for me personally. I don't know about anyone else. I love Wings and like
I love
Forever.
Wings era. That was one of my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite era was No More Dreams. But yeah, DNA is better than Fake Love, and that's my opinion. If you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I feel like it was a better title track. I don't know.
They were both really good. I like them.
This one is going to be trigger for any army. I'm an army, so like, I'm gonna try to word this to not sound.
Yeah.
Love Yourself, I put for number 7, Love Yourself Tear was BTS's worst album. I don't think it was their worst album. I just think it wasn't their best album.
It wasn't their best. I
all the songs were bops and stuff.
They were bops. There was maybe 2 I wasn't like a big fan of.
Yeah, I really did not like Pluto.
But overall, it was a good album. Like it wasn't their worst
good album, but it wasn't their best album.
Yeah, it wasn't their best.
I just
it was
felt
good.
like, oh, they had to do like all these different like. It's okay to do different song types. I love all the songs. I just feel like they're not their best songs.
Yeah. I understand
because I felt like they had to cater to everyone. Like they felt like, oh, we have this fan base, we have to cater to like, you know, like the Latin side. Oh, like I consider like Pluto like a coffee shop vibe. We are sitting on each other. We were talking about what? Love Yourself?
We just finished that.
Okay, number 8. 17 and NCT are the best dancers in K-pop group wise.
NCT is really good.
I feel like they know what they're doing because they have a lot of members, which means. Like, I'm saying, like, oh, like, it doesn't matter if a group has good, like, does hard dance moves or, like, you know, has, like, superior things in the air during fire truck. I'm talking about synchronization and, like, all the dancers, like, everyone in the group. I feel like there's not a bad dancer in 17 or NCT. That's how they get away with being really good dancers because also... I think 17's underneath Pleads Entertainment, which I don't really know about Pleads. That's really fucking loud. It's like I'm saying, SM is known for having really good, like, you know, just really good, like, vocalists, dancers, not really known for their rappers. So, like, I think vocal and dancing is, like, their main parts of their company. Tiana.
Yes.
Number 9.
Number 9.
fine. Stray Kids will be a huge success. Amen. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah to that. Because yes, they will be.
You want to?
Like, they are so multi-talented, guys. Like, all the rappers sing, all the singers dance, and like every yeah, you know, everyone does everything. It is crazy, and like they have 2 Australians. Like, they're basically superior. So.
People are like, oh, Stray Kids are a flop. Stray Kids are not going to do it. I think Stray Kids are doing heavily well. People are like, it wouldn't be for JYP or being in the big 3. It's like literally you could say that about any group.
Yeah.
Any group in the big 3. Like I'll say that about NCT. If it wasn't for NCT wouldn't really be. No, that's a lie. NCT would be doing great, but they wouldn't have as much value production if they were in like, let's just say, Please or like Cube. Okay, number 11. Liking one group does not make you a fan of
This
K-pop.
makes me really mad.
Just a fan of that group. This could literally be about anyone. If you just like EXO and EXO only, you're not a fan of K-pop.
You're just a fan of that group.
You're not a fan of the genre. I'm tired. Even with BTS ARMY, because ARMY, like BTS is like really like one of the bigger groups right now.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I'm a huge fan of K-pop. I'm like, oh, who do you like?
What groups do you like?
And
Oh,
they're just BTS. That doesn't make you a fan of K-pop. If you listen
like,
to
I'm happy you listen to BTS. Like, good for you.
Yes.
But you can't say you like K-pop. You just say I like BTS.
But if you listen to, let's say, oh, like, I'm mainly into BTS, but I like all these other groups.
Yeah.
That makes you a fan of K-pop. But if you're like, oh, do you like other groups? You're like, no, just BTS, only BTS. That makes you a fan of BTS. If you say, oh, I'm a fan of NCT and only NCT, that you're only a fan of NCT and you're not a fan of the whole genre in a whole. People get so, it's like you have a right calling them that. It doesn't mean I don't have a right. I have a right to say whatever I want. That is my opinion. If you don't like any other groups, if you think other groups are trash because it's not your old or your only group that you stand, that's biased because you don't want, first of all, you don't want other groups. Second, you're not a fan of a genre. You have no right to put your input on anything. If I'm talking about other groups, I know my shit. But if you try to come in and be like, oh, what groups do you like? You say, like, GOT7. If you, like, if I say I only like GOT7, I only like 17, don't bother getting into a conversation about, like, anything that has to do with the K-pop genre. Because I've gotten into, like, Twitter arguments with people. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Other groups that, like, the only fans of those groups will get into arguments. They have no idea what they're talking about. And, like, it gets you physically annoyed or, like, mentally annoyed and just all in all annoyed because they don't know what they're talking about. Like I'm saying before, if you're just a fan of, like, EXO, Monsta X, GOT7, I'm just looking around my room because I got mad posters, EXO, you're just a fan of that group and you're not a fan of the genre. You don't have any argument to say over that because a lot of people agree to disagree to that, but that's what I feel and that's what a lot of my friends feel that are into K-pop. I have like 2.
That's the T.
Number, I think it's 12. GOT7 is not a flop. Okay, I've been seeing this a lot, like, oh, GOT7 wouldn't be only doing good if it wasn't for JYP. You could literally say that about every other group that is from the big 3. I've already said this before, but it gets me. GOT7s are not flops. Like, I don't know how people are saying this.
I don't get that at all. I don't get
Every comeback that they've had so far
has been so
good. Like, even though their debut song was a little cringy, whose debut song wasn't cringy?
Big facts.
Every BTS, if like, I'm not saying BTS is cringy.
District 9 wasn't cringy?
It kind of a little bit. But I'm saying, like, everyone's like, oh, BTS's No More Dream era wasn't cringy. It was a little cringy.
It was a little
because it was like weird for like, it wasn't weird for 2013, 2014ish, but it was like new to like Western. People like, oh, that was cringy. I don't think it was cringy. I just feel like it was kind of cringy.
Yeah.
Like, GOT7's not flops. Their music is great. Obviously, their rap line isn't as good as a lot of rap lines. Like, I'm gonna be the first to say that. But it's not bad. Like, it's like, it's a normal rap line. But they do have the most diverse rap line in K-pop.
Yeah, that's true.
We're 12, 13. Girl groups. I just have girl groups because, like, girl groups. A lot of things with girl groups. This is, like, under all the categories. 1, do not only stand like boy groups without liking, like, trying to like girl groups. If girl groups are not your thing and you've tried, good. But do not diss on girl groups because they're girls and like you like, oh, it's too girly for me, I don't like that. First of all, that's like misogynistic and like that's not okay. Like, girls in K-pop have it so hard.
They really
than most
do.
of the boys. Because I don't really see, like, a lot of boy groups disbanding, but I've seen tons of girl groups disbanding.
So many.
Miss
so
A,
many.
4 Minute, Wonder Girls, like, all these good groups just 21.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna, like, they have it so hard. They have such high standards.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say, like, Big Bang, G-Dragon, I think it was a couple of years ago. There's a scandal around him smoking marijuana. But, and then there's this whole, like, drug scandal. I don't know her name, but I just don't remember her name.
A movie. I don't know movie name.
And they had this whole scandal around, like, her smuggling drugs into South Korea, which girl groups are not your thing, and you haven't, like, you've tried to get them, like I said before, that's okay. But don't be like, well, I'm not gonna listen to girl groups because I don't like girl groups. Then you're putting, like, a whole bunch of, like, great girl groups out of the way. Like, Red Velvet, Momoland, Twice, Mamamoo, like, G-Friend. I don't really like G-Friend like that, but I won't give them, like, I'll give them credit.
I'm getting into girl groups. I don't like that many girl groups. That's just my personal thing. But I do like Blackpink and Red Velvet and Twice and just a few groups that I won't say, like, I stan them, but I do listen to, like, their songs here and there. But, like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But, like, at least try. Because, like, I can tell you right now, like, if you're someone that, like, doesn't think you'll like it, then listen to, like, Blackpink first or something. Because I feel like, I don't know. That's who I liked when I got into them.
Or Red Velvet.
Yeah.
Red Velvet.
I feel like they're easy to like.
I don't know what number we're at, but... So, give second generation the credit they deserve. People on Twitter get me... There's this one guy, I won't give names because he's a YouTuber. If you figure it out, you figure it out. He was like, BTS, da-da-da-da, BTS, da-da-da, BTS, da-da-da. Great. Yes, BTS did stuff. BTS opened people's eyes, but they weren't the people that paved the way for other K-pop groups. Okay, you cannot forget second generation. Obama even gave SHINee recognition. Obama gave SHINee, the Shawls, the credit that they deserve because SHINee's a second generation group. Big Bang, like, made so many, like...
Big Bang, yeah.
So many changes in the K-pop industry. So did SHINee. SHINee changed in, like, K-pop. Girl group. Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation did set barriers and bars for, like, what K-pop should and should not be. Like, these are the people, 21. Super Junior, TVXQ, like, all these other amazing groups. Just say BTS was the one that did everything. No, BTS opened people's eyes. Yeah. I was, hello, 2012 Gangnam Style. Everyone was doing that. People are still doing that. Everyone still bops aside. You can't just give credit to one group. BTS opened people's eyes. BTS did break out, but they weren't the first people to pave ways for all these other K-pop groups. They just opened the door, and that's what happened. Don't discredit all these other second generation, even first generation K-pop groups. Like, well, what about Rain? Rainism. Like, that.
Rainism.
Like, come on. Like, Rain did so much for... It just makes me annoyed. Like, don't discredit groups that you don't know. I came in 2014. That's second generation K-pop. I meant third generation K-pop. Sorry about that. I'm just little... She's watching me rant. It's scary. I came in third generation with, you know, Big Bang second generation. But, like, I learned to recognize, oh, all these other groups got their style from all these other ones. Like, SHINee really... Please just give credit where credit is due. Do not just give all the credit to BTS. I probably even think BTS would be, like... No, like, yes, we opened the door, but don't forget about all these other second generation groups. Don't forget about where K-pop was and where it's going, because, like, you don't want to lose your roots, okay? Don't remember what number it is, but here it is. Stop whitewashing K-pop idols.
Please stop.
Please stop that shit.
Please, so even RM is scared of it. RM is terrified. You guys scared RM with the whitewash. They don't like it. We don't appreciate it.
They don't like it.
They don't like it. Like, enjoy their natural skin and their beautiful color.
Our vocal king, Hee-chan. He loves his skin. He's like, I love my skin. It's okay to have dark skin. Stop whitewashing. It's literally not funny anymore. I will not like a photo. I
No,
will
if
not,
it's whitewashed,
I will not
I can't.
retweet. I will not send it to anyone if it is whitewashed.
It's
Even
don't
with
do it.
BTS's DNA, the video you can see from behind the scenes, they're so melanated, and then when you
Yeah.
look at the screen of like the music video, they're white as hell.
I hate it.
I saw that. I was like, this is so annoying. Like, BTS are beautiful. NCT, beautiful, melanated.
Yep.
Blackpink, melanated. CL, like, all these people are so beautiful. Why would you whitewash them?
Yeah, I
To
hate
fit
it.
your,
Do it.
you fit your standards? No, they don't need
No.
to fit your standards.
Let's clap it up.
Am I
Let's clap
saying
it up.
the
Let's
truth?
clap it up.
Okay, I don't know what this one is. I have a lot more. Okay, I feel that idols don't need to go on diets. I feel like they
No, I don't think
it
they
makes
do.
me so annoyed. Like when
It's-
I see when they say like we're not going on a diet, thank you. Taeyong from NCT, he was so skinny and pale, and then like they put side to sides of him now, like you know,
Like
tan,
honestly, like
chubby.
my thing is as long as you're healthy and you're happy with yourself, like
That's why.
don't make yourself go on a diet.
Yeah.
Like because of the
Or-
fans, or I want to look up
Or
your face.
your company, you can refuse
Yeah.
that, even if like.
Or
it's-
your company,
yeah.
exactly. Like, do like if you want to go on a diet because you're like, oh, like because you want to be like more happy with yourself or whatever. Like, do it. Like, go if you feel more happy like doing that, then that's fine. But like if you're doing it because your company is making you, or like you feel like, oh well, my fans, like I have to do it for my fans, like. We love you either way.
Okay.
Like, Jimin, we love you with your chubby cheeks or when you don't have them chubby cheeks.
Face, little tummy.
Like, it's fine.
I want tummies more than abs. Give me that shit. Like hearts everywhere. Whatever number it is. Cube. Cube. How would you do that?
Cube
like,
is really bad, like, no, Cube's really bad. I'm
Cube
sorry.
is really bad.
Hyuna and Eon should have been able to do whatever they wanted. Like, I understand a lot of people are like, oh, like, Hyuna shouldn't have, like, even said anything. Like, I get it
Okay,
because it
I
was 3
agree
years
that-
in secret. Like, you could have,
Yeah,
like, waited till
I
you were,
understand
like...
she didn't want to be. She
No,
didn't
it's
want to be like lying, but you were lying for 3 years. You
Yeah.
couldn't wait until you guys got
You were
married or
lying.
something.
Yeah, but then it also makes me mad that she had to lie in the first place. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
also true. But I feel like also Edon should have never gotten kicked out of Pentagon.
Nothing should have
If
happened.
anything should have
Nothing should
happened, if anything should have happened, Hyuna should have been like more like, how do I say it, like more disciplined than Edon, because Hyuna was the one that came out, but like 2 months without putting anything out.
Yeah.
Like that's how it should have been.
Yeah.
Or I
But-
feel like for like dating, it's like if you can have a relationship and be an idol and like do all the shit at the same time, if you know you're gonna be good at
Yeah.
that or not bad at that, they should have the choice to either date or not.
Exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of idols artists aren't allowed
Because
to date.
YG, like one thing I agree with YG is like he's like after 3 years of debut you can date.
Yeah, that was the same thing.
That's
Jackson Wayne had something like that. For him, he had 5 years, but
3 years until they can date. Like I feel like that's
to focus more on their career, which I get.
to start their career and then see if they can have time. People are like, well, they should be able to choose whether to date or not. I don't think starting out with like dating and then being an idol at the same time is hard.
It's a lot to balance.
It's a lot to balance.
balance.
Unless you know what you're doing, like Big Bang. Big Bang has been in for so long. Like they obviously know, like Super Junior.
But yeah, Cube sucks. But you know what? Now I'm seeing pictures. Edon and Hyuna are living their best lives out here, getting some crepes. So like, good for them.
Edon, what you doing? No flip flops. October, no flip flops. G-Friend's songs, I love G-Friend, but they all sound the same to me. People are like, oh, G-Friend songs don't ever sound the same, and then they play songs back to back, and I'm like, they sound exactly the same to me. And people are like, oh, G-Friend's gonna pass the 3 big girl groups like, Red Velvet, Blackpink, and Twice. No, they're definitely not. And people are like, oh, like, they're underrated. They're underrated for a reason. Like, I don't need to be rude or anything. If that's your favorite group, that's your old group, I'm happy for you. They're your old group, but they're not big for a reason. Because I feel like they don't add anything to the music. I feel like it's always the same. Like, you don't need to change your concept because Twice has never changed their concept. And Twice is doing amazing. But I feel like you have to change the way your songs sound. Like, Card.
Yeah.
Card's
one of my favorites.
Card's really good, but all their songs like have the same sound. Beach house vibe.
That's true. Beach
house
house,
party. Yeah.
That's true.
I love, Stan Musex.
Please stand find the rose. There's so please.
Stream regular.
Stan Stray Kids. Love Stray Kids. Stan Boy Story.
And last one is, where is SM going with EXO? Where is SM
We don't
going
know.
with EXO?
We don't know.
Because it's like,
we don't know.
They didn't have a comeback for almost like a year and a half.
A year and a half, yeah.
And then they want to tell me, oh, OT9. Okay, great. I get to see Hey. Oh, only to find out he's going to be in the Chinese version. Like, is Lay in EXO or not? Like, Lay is coming out with
a solo
songs. He's coming out with a solo album. Like, I'm so happy for him. He's having his US debut.
But now we confused.
But we're confused. Is he going, like...
on the tour? Because...
I want to see him do
there's
the
a
Eve.
whole and stitch on his booty.
I want to see Lay do the whole Eve. I want to see Lotto live. Like, I want to see Lay. Like, if I'm gonna spend money, I want OT9.
Yeah.
None of that OT. Speaking of, whatever number this is, if you only like one person in that group, you are not a fan of the group.
You just stand that one person.
Because I have a person in my family. I'm not gonna name names. She only likes, I'll just say, she only likes Suga from BTS. That does not make you a fan of
BTS.
A group. If you only like Lay, that does not make you a fan of EXO.
That
If
just
you
makes you
only
a
like
fan of
Shownu,
Lay.
that does not make you a fan of Monsta X. That does not make you a fan of anything. You are a fake fan, and those people do not deserve to go to concerts, get merchandise. It was at BTS in Chicago. In Chicago.
Someone wore like an OT4
sweatshirt.
We stand 4 people in the group.
How do you stand
Which makes
only
no
one
sense.
Group? I thought all of our topics go back to BTS.
Yeah, that
We
seems
really
BTS
are trash.
But like, that's upsetting.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. If you're gonna love someone in the group, might as well like all of them.
Whatever number it is. NCT. I love NCT. But SM, where are you going? Like, same thing with EXO. Where are you going with NCT? Because you want to keep adding. You want to keep adding more members, but you can't even give members lines that are already in the group. Where's Win-Win's lines?
Big fat.
Where is Win-Win's lines?
They're non-existing.
They're literally, I feel like they favor the Koreans more than the Chinese, because if you all know, Luhan and Chris from EXO filed lawsuits towards SM because they're being mistreated and shit. Like, where are they going with this? Like, NCT, I love Mark and Taeyong, but there's so many lines.
Yeah.
In regular, like, I love that song, but they literally, Mark and Taeyong are the only ones that have lines.
Yeah. Like, one has no.
I do not want to see no Taeyong or Mark or Jaehyun in any new units like NCTC. You better have a whole Kun, because Kun even hasn't. Kun is only in one song that came out 2 years ago. 2 years ago. What about 10?
Yeah.
Even though 10 has like a couple solo songs, but like 10 is really nowhere. He was in like he was in 2 songs for NCTU. Like, come on. Like, SM, you're killing me. I love NCT. I wouldn't have spent money on them if I didn't. Same thing with all these other groups. So where are you going? Before you start adding new members, I will love the new members. Like, they're like my own biases. I will love them, but figure out what you're going to do with these other groups. Like, all these other members. You should have made NCT Dream a fixed unit. You should have left Mark in it. Anyways, I'm done.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. I know it was a little long, but we just wanted to voice our opinions and thoughts and unpopular, stuff. So, like we said in the beginning, we did not mean to offend anyone. If we did, we apologize. Everyone has different opinions and a different way they feel about things, so we just wanted to voice our opinions. If you like this video, click that like button. Share your unpopular opinions in the comments, because we would love to read those and know what you guys are thinking.
And if you agree or disagree with anything that we said, that's fine.
Don't always be respectful, even for people in the comments. If there's people that have different opinions than you, please try to be respectful, because we ain't trying to start no drama in this comment section, okay? Love, peace, all that good stuff.
I should have touched topic on fan wars, but we would have been here for too long of a time.
And if you're new, click that subscribe button. We love you guys, and bye.